some hair.
Alright, here we go. Okay, so we're doing a video today on a play therapy counseling session. Today we're going to be utilizing puppets. I have Alexis with me, and Alexis is going to help me be able to make this video so that we can show how to use puppets for play therapy. So I'm going to allow Alexis to make members of her family utilizing these bags, and we have multiple different supplies to make puppets, and then we're going to use them to be able to tell a story. And so I'm going to let Alexis kind of utilize her creativity and make them as she wishes, and we're just going to talk through it as we're doing it. She may discuss things like construction paper she's using or hair, and we're just going to process how these people represent her family and why she's choosing to decorate them the way she's decorating them. So, Alexis, you want to, guess we can go ahead and start?
Yep.
Like I said, there's multiple things, and we kind of gathered up some of these materials together. I'm just going to kind of organize some of them while she's making what she wants to make.
And you'll need construction paper and a bag. And other things.
Alright, so I'm going to let you make, so who are you going to make first?
Is this how it goes?
If that's how you want it to go.
My brother.
You make your brother?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, so you're gonna put some googly eyes. I think you have to glue them on. I don't think they're stick on.
He's gonna get the biggest eyes. Cause he watch.
So he's got the biggest eyes?
No, I just say anything. Hold on.
Let's see, let me get maybe some toilet paper or something so you can wipe your hands. Okay, there's some of this if you need it.
Might have to put this in time lapse.
You're good. You're doing great. You putting the blue on there?
Yep. For his shirt.
Okay. So does he like blue?
He wears blue pants. Yes, he likes, I think, blue and red.
Okay.
Ooh, everybody's not perfect.
You're right. Everybody's not perfect.
And
Oh, look at that. We got red too. So you said he usually wears blue pants. So is this going to be a blue shirt you're making?
mm-hmm. Well, these are going to be the pants.
Oh, he's going to have red pants?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or it might be the shirt. I don't know yet.
Okay.
Now this might be his tongue.
Well, tell me about your brother. So he likes blue and red.
He likes dogs more than cats because he's not a cat fan.
Okay.
But I am a cat fan.
You are a cat fan.
Well, I am a dog fan, but mostly cat.
Okay. So, do you guys have animals?
Yes, we have one cat, and I think he's getting a dog for Christmas.
Oh.
Yep.
So tell me about your cat. What's your cat's name?
Her name is Leopard. She's a female, and she is 4 months old.
So she's still a kitten.
Mm-hmm. The reason why I called her Leopard because she is like, she's not a calico cat, but she's like a brown and a light brown, and she looks like a leopard prints.
That sounds like a name that represents what she looks like.
Mm-hmm.
So is this your cat then?
Yep, but I share. Yep.
And then you said your brother might get a dog for Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a certain kind of dog he wants, or?
Maybe a husky, because he really likes huskies.
Okay.
And a German Shepherd.
German Shepherd. So those are his two favorite dogs?
Mm-hmm.
Is there a certain dog that you like?
Probably a husky too.
They're pretty dogs.
Mm-hmm. And they're expensive.
Oh, are they expensive? Have you guys looked at trying to buy one before?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys know somewhere that y'all might could get a husky or a German Shepherd?
Yes, sort of. Maybe.
How do you think that the dog will get along with Leopard?
Because I think my mama's getting a little puppy, so the dog won't rip off his head.
Oh, oh, so get it as it's small so they can get used to each other?
Yeah, so they can grow up with each other.
Okay, I gotcha.
What do you want for Christmas?
What do I want for Christmas?
Just a happy family?
Yeah, that sounds like a great thing. Sometimes when you get older, you don't get Christmas presents anymore. You're just happy to be with the people you care about.
My mama too.
Okay, so is that a shirt you made?
Yeah.
He's got a black shirt, huh?
And he has brown arms.
Okay. Well, you said that, so he might get a puppy dog for Christmas. What is something you're looking forward to for Christmas?
I really want a computer. I don't want another pet because then that'll be, I don't know how to use it. Right turn. I want a computer for Christmas.
A computer, huh? So is there anything in particular you want to do with the computer, or what makes you want to have a computer?
I like watching these videos on YouTube that play like Sims, and like you get to build your own house and stuff, and then I might like watch stuff on my computer. I think you can FaceTime on it, I don't know. It's an Apple one.
So you want an Apple computer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, looks great.
Yeah.
So that's your brother.
Yep.
Is there anybody else in your family?
Yep. My mama. My mama's, she is white, and she's a good mama.
She's a good mama.
Mm-hmm.
So what makes her a good mama?
She doesn't do everything for us because you can't get everything that you want, but she loves us. And she's nice.
So feeling loved by her and her being nice are important to you?
Mm-hmm.
So what are some things that she does, or how do you know that she loves you?
She gives me a kiss at night before I go to bed, and she makes food for us for dinner, and she works to provide money in the house.
So those are all the things that you receive from her that makes you feel loved by her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
You gonna make a puppet?
Would you like me to make a puppet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What would you like me to make a puppet of?
Anyone.
Anyone? How about I make a puppet of myself?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, so if I make a puppet of myself, what would you recommend?
You can do black glasses on the puppet,
Okay. Black glasses.
and you can put a jacket or a t-shirt.
Alright, let's see, I think I'm going to draw my glasses first. Well, I'm going to draw them on here before I try and cut them out. Otherwise, I might cut something goofy.
Yep.
So, let's see.
There might be glue on this table because I don't know really how to use this glue.
It's okay. We can wash it off when you're done. There's some way. Do you need help? Is there something I can do to help? Okay. What would you like me to do?
Well, I might use this. I might need another one.
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
Let's see. You want me to get something wet so you can wipe that off?
Mm-hmm. And I'm starting on a new one.
Alright. How about that?
Okay, now I'm gonna start fresh. She has my mama. She has brown hair. She has gold streaks in her hair.
Okay, so you're going to use that yarn to make her hair?
Yes.
Okay.
I might make this out of something that I've seen on. Cut strips.
So, tell me a little bit more about your mom. So you said that she's loving and she's nice, and those are important things to you.
Yes.
What are some other things you like to share about your mom?
She has the unique thing about it would the most what's it called? I'm trying to think of she has green eyes when it's like warm, and then when it's cold it turns out into a darker green.
Okay, so her eyes change colors.
Mm-hmm.
So anybody else you know eyes change colors, or that's what makes her unique?
That makes her unique.
Okay.
And I don't know about any other people that has that.
It's a pretty good observation you've made that her eyes do that.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like your mom's got long hair.
Yep. She has long hair. I might make this something else. I don't know yet. Set this aside. Put out.
So I noticed, so you're making hair for your mom. Does your brother have hair?
Yeah. He has a bun.
He has a bun?
Yes.
Okay.
But sometimes he has it in braids.
So sometimes he changes hairstyle just depending on how he wants to do it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So tell me, what's your brother's name?
PJ.
PJ, okay. And is he older than you or younger than you?
He is older.
Okay. So how much older than you is he?
1 year.
Okay. So he's a year older than you?
If he's 13. 1 year. Yeah.
Okay. And he lives with you?
Yes. And my other brothers or sisters, they can do backflips on the ground.
Oh, really? Okay. So tell me about these brothers and sisters.
My sister, she is sweet, but she can't get me.
Oh, really?
You mess with her.
So what is it? So if you mess with her, tell me what messing with her looks like.
Well, sometimes it's not me being mean to her, it's her brothers that get on her nerves most of the time. So sometimes she don't fuss over, but she just goes, she don't talk to nobody most of the time.
Okay. So this is more of an observation you've made, is what you're saying.
Yes.
You've seen her brothers mess with her, and so then it kind of frustrates her. And
Yep.
okay.
Maybe in the front. My cat, she has green eyes, and she likes getting under the cover and sleeping under your legs.
So does she do that at home with you a lot?
Yep. I forgot to put the Google eyes on. This time I'm just gonna put a little dot.
So last time you put a lot of glue on it?
Yep. On my brothers.
And you didn't like when you did that?
Nope. Because it went everywhere.
Ah, so this time you've learned that if you put less, it won't go everywhere?
Mm-hmm. I forgot to put a smile on his face. I don't know, he don't need one. He has a tongue.
So is it tiring making your family?
No, I like doing crafts.
You do?
But
So is this a craft you enjoy doing?
Yes. But if I work on it for like 8 hours, then I would get tired of it and get mad for some.
Have you worked on other crafts for like 8 hours?
Nope.
Just in case you were to work on them for 8 hours, you'd be tired.
Yes.
Okay.
And if what was I about to say? Yeah. And if I get hungry, I eat a snack. 'Cause I'm always hungry.
You are. You're always hungry, huh?
Yep. Two.
So what are some things that you like to eat?
I'll usually eat. Well, I don't eat sweets all the time, but I do. But I also like, I like Mexican food, but we don't get that all the time.
Yeah, but it's one of your favorite things you like.
Because we go to hibachi and it's high too.
So what's hibachi?
It's a Chinese.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it's
super hibachi.
Yeah, I think it's a Chinese place, and every time I go there, I get the sushi with the cucumber in it. I don't forget what it's called.
Okay, so you like the sushi?
Yes. I don't know if it's put that one. She don't really put flowers in her hair. Well, bows, because she's a grown-up. As most grown-ups do. Not judging.
So what makes you want to put a flower in her hair now?
I don't know. Her eyes remind me of like summer.
Her eyes right here, or her eyes for real?
Not googly eyes.
Well, I was just wondering, just because we were talking about how she doesn't always put bows or flowers in their hair.
The googly eyes are black and they remind me of darkness just staring at you at night.
Okay.
Because it scares me.
So the darkness scares you? Yeah, what scares you? What about it scares you?
Well, when my brother scares me at dark time. But I'm not that scared when my cat sleeps with me.
So your cat makes you feel less scared?
Because I have to shut my door.
Okay.
So she won't get out and bother other people. Because she'll rub on their faces.
Oh, so she makes you feel safe.
Well,
that's nice you have her.
And I have to put a shirt on. Do I have to make me?
You don't want to. You don't have to.
Well, I do, but I don't. She likes gray things, but not all gray. I want to give her some pants.
So she likes gray sometimes?
Yeah, she don't really wear that much. She don't wear it often.
Okay. So what makes you want to put gray on her now?
I don't know. She likes her black leggings that she always wears.
Okay.
She has 2 pair.
So you can tell that she likes them because she wears them a lot?
Yes. This is just going to be her shirt for now. I want her having a crop top.
Uh-oh. So what I've learned is sometimes when you have after you've glued the hair on,
Yep.
you gotta keep it upright so it can dry for a little bit.
Then I'll work on this. Well, that's drying. And I was gonna give her braids, but this is drying. This needs to be put together again. Okay. And oh no, oh
You
yeah.
thought about something and then you forgot.
Yeah. Oh, now I remember. My aunt, she has 2 dogs, and one's named Anna, and then one named, I forgot the other one, but one's a fluffy German Shepherd and one's just a regular German Shepherd that's just real skinny. And the fluffy one is nice, and the skinny one is too. But if you play with my aunt, that skinny German Shepherd will come up and attack you, and it hurts.
Oh, so it sounds like she's kind of protective. Okay.
'Cause she bit me before.
Oh no.
Well, it did hurt.
Sounds like it would hurt. I don't think I'd like getting bit by dogs very often.
Touchdown. I'm gonna put a touchdown on his shirt.
Okay. Does he like football?
He did. Well, he still does, but he don't play it anymore.
Okay, so what made him not want to play anymore?
School.
So he, tell me about that.
Mhm.
What about school made him not play anymore?
Because at our school, you can like pick what you want to be there, a cheerleader or basketball player or whatever. So he became a basketball player and he already had like a sport. And then he can't do 2 at a time because football practice ends at 8 and basketball ends at 5. He can do the 5 because he can. That's not my brother.
Well, I was wondering. I was gonna let you put it on there, but I wasn't sure if that was where you
And
wanted to go.
my brother, he can. Yeah, he could study at 5, but because he has all the classes he has to go to.
Okay, so he sounds like he just doesn't have time to do all of it.
Mhm.
Okay.
That was easy to cut and that was satisfying. This is our school colors.
Okay, yellow and blue.
Mhm. I'm just gonna put a football on his shirt.
Okay.
He does like it. I'm gonna give this to him when I get home. And he did like soccer, but I don't know if he does anymore. Oh, well, I'm just gonna put both of these on there because he did play like almost all the sports that a boy can play, but cheerleading because he don't like that.
So he's played a lot of sports.
He plays soccer, football, basketball. Wait, I said soccer, football, basketball, and baseball.
Okay. So he's played all these sports. Have you played any sports before?
Just cheerleader when I was little.
Okay.
And I did gymnastics, tumbling, and then I did softball when I got older. I did that last year.
Okay. So you didn't continue with the cheerleading and the gymnastics?
No, because my school is like $100 just to be a cheerleader, and including the shoes and the uniform, and I think the bow. I don't know. That's like $300 or $400. That's not a baseball, but I don't know where I put that bow. It could just be a variety of stuff on it.
It looks like it's got a lot of sports that your brother likes.
Yep. He is active.
So it sounds like maybe if cheerleading wasn't so expensive, you might participate in it?
Yes. But there is some that's not that expensive. Because I was trying to play on my brother's football team. Because there's like this cheerleading thing. And like, it's $50. And they told us that it was 12 and up. But then I went there was only 5-year-olds and 1-year-olds. So then I just quit. My mom paid all that money.
Oh, so they didn't let you get your money back for it?
Nope.
Oh, well, that's a bummer.
And I did not want to do dance line either. I don't know how to dance. And they can't teach me because I don't know how.
So you didn't feel like doing the dance line was something you were interested in then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the other kids were younger than what you wanted to do the cheer with?
Mm-hmm.
Or the...
Where is it? Does these have colors in it? Let me see. Yeah, they have. I'm just gonna have to draw me a quick baseball.
Okay. So there weren't any baseballs in there, so you're gonna draw one.
Yeah. Couldn't find black, so I had to use blue. Well, blue. I don't know if some baseballs are blue.
Maybe. It's your puppet, you can make it whatever color you want.
Just like a lead pencil. I shouldn't even wrote this, well, maybe because, okay, now you have a lot of stuff on me. Can't put anymore.
Alright, so he's done for now.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm going to do it so we can get on with the video.
Well, you're an important person too.
Yep.
But I did notice you did your brother and your mom first. What motivated you want to do them first instead of you?
I don't know. I think, well, God comes first and then your family. So I put my brother, then my mom before me.
Okay.
But my mom puts her before us. Ain't that how it goes?
Well, how do you think it goes?
Mama puts herself before the kids.
So that's what your mom does?
No, she puts us before. No. I don't understand it.
Well, how do you see it happening?
She takes care of us first.
Okay. So it sounds like you see her putting you guys before her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How do you know?
Well, I was just re-saying what you said.
I don't think I should put. Well, she has a brown shirt. But I don't know how I'm going to make it. Well, I'm just going to put on a dress. She doesn't really wear dresses that often. Well, never.
Yeah.
Have you seen her wear one?
I don't think I have.
I don't think I have either. Scraps.
So what motivates you to want to put a dress on her?
I don't know. Like, you know how, like, you draw, like, stick people and, like, you put, like, dresses on them because you don't know how to, like, draw
Yeah.
that well. That's how I am with this.
Okay.
It might not look well, but well.
Well, it's your puppet and you can make it how you want it to look, right?
Yes. This one first. Put it back. Only a little bit glue. Well, maybe not that one. Well, maybe not that little bit. No, where it can get the whole page. That's good. My mama is done.
Alright, so she's got a dress and she's got flowers.
It kind of looks funny, but
What makes her look funny?
I don't know because it's paper.
Well, that's true. It is a little bit different to have a puppet mom instead of a real mom, huh?
Well, I do have a real mom, but
Well.
paper mama.
They look different, right?
Yep. And clean. I'm surprised I made all this mess all by myself.
I don't think you're making a mess. I think you're making your family.
Yep. 1 down, no, 2 down, and 100,000 more to go.
100,000 more what?
Family.
Is it a big family?
The whole world.
The whole world is your family?
In God's world it is.
So you mentioned a few minutes ago that God's first and then family, and now you're talking about, in God's world there's a big family, so is God important to you?
Yes.
So tell me more about that.
He should be important to everybody. Well, maybe not everybody, because most of them people don't believe. But we still pray for them. And because God is important, because He died on the cross for us, and He forgave our sins.
Okay. So those are the things that make Him important to you?
And He's our Father, our Heavenly Father.
Okay. Alright, so it looks like you cleaned up, so you decided not to do yourself, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, so we've made, can we bring your puppets up here?
I would have done Jesus, but I don't know what He looks like.
Okay, well that's okay. So we have your brother, and we have your mom. He's got his tongue sticking out.
Well, I should have put a tongue on her.
Okay, and look at this. Oh, look at that. There's one there too.
Put the scissors right here. This is kind of funny when they have tongues on them. And I don't know why.
Well, your mom and brother have tongues in real life, don't they?
Yep. Scoot down.
There we go.
Okay.
Alright, so looks like we maybe need to
I thought
let Mom's hair dry a little longer,
I thought that was trash.
So during this session we have made puppets. This is a great opportunity to allow Alexis to talk about her family, also kind of talk about how she sees her family, things that are important in her family. And as we discussed during the session, we were able to discuss her brother some, herself, her mom, some of her other siblings. This is a great activity because it allows you to be able to, get your clients talking about their family and maybe not such a serious environment, but it also gives them something to focus on and allow them to talk about things a little more clearly. So during this session, we focused on just making the puppets, and we would potentially, I would give her the option to take the puppets with her or leave them here and use them for our next session. So maybe she could utilize them to talk, to maybe discuss problems going on in the home or things that are going on and stuff like that. But this was kind of an intro session to learn about her family and allow her to share a little bit about her family. And so we're going to close the session out. And as you can see, Alexis kind of closed the making of the puppets out on her own, and we kind of let her do that, allow her to decide who she wants to make. And that kind of allows her to, go as far as she feels comfortable with going for the session. And so that's all we're going to do for our session today. And I thank you, Alexis, for sharing about your family and for participating and allowing us to learn about your family and making these puppets. And maybe in the next session we can utilize the puppets to
create a story.
Yeah, to learn a little bit more about your family and how they interact.
Yep.
Thank you.
Bye. If